Don't say those things about yourself because that's not nice. Hey everyone, there are certain times when you are going through life and you don't feel good enough, you don't feel smart enough, and you just don't feel like you're qualified to be doing whatever it is that you're doing, whether you are in school or whether you are working in a new job. Sometimes you just don't feel good enough to be doing what it is that you are actually doing. So in this video, I kind of want to give some encouragement to any individual out there who is not feeling smart enough. I know I caught myself feeling this way a couple times already throughout the semester, of not feeling like I was catching on to things as quickly as others, but having to understand that not all the time are we always going to be at the same pace as everyone. I know a lot of you have messaged me regarding your PCAT and you just feeling like you studied really hard and you didn't get the grade that you wanted, or you just feel like your grade was not representative of the hard work that you have put in, so you don't feel good enough, you don't feel smart enough for pharmacy school. Trust me, this is how I felt. I'm right there with you. I was right there with you. When I got my grade, I was so devastated and I just felt so dumb. I was like, oh my gosh. But look, here I am in pharmacy school in my second year at that. You don't have to feel like you are not good enough. You don't need to feel like you are not smart enough. You don't need to feel like you are not qualified. How I see it is, there's a quote, I don't know who it's by, I forget, that says, don't get bitter, get better. And this is so true because I was at a point of feeling so bitter. I just felt so incompetent in certain things, like certain classes I was sitting in, and it just seemed like everyone was understanding the material and I wasn't. Or for some of you who are working in a job, you might feel like people are catching on quicker than you and you're like kind of slow and you're just like, why is this like this? But you know, I really want to encourage you to know that if you keep working hard, you know, things will get better. And I really like that quote, don't be bitter, get better, because if you just stay bitter and if you just give up and you just quit like, oh, well, I guess this is just me and that's just how I am, I'm just dumb, I'm just slow, I'm just stupid, or whatever you want to say, don't say those things about yourself because that's not nice. You are worth a lot more than that. But anyway, so we get to those points of feeling like we are not good enough for whatever it is that we are doing, or whether it's work or school or applying to grad school, you just feel like you are not competitive enough. I just really want to give some encouragement to let you guys know that you don't need to feel this way, but really and truly get better. You know, don't just sit and dwell on the things that you cannot do, but try to work towards the things that you can't do. If you feel like you can't do something, then work every single day to try to get better at it. I can't just sit in my room and just be like, well, I'm dumb, so I'm not even going to try to study my books, and I'm not even going to try to be at the level that I know that I can be at. So my encouragement to you is stop being bitter. Get up from your bed, turn off the TV, get off of social media and comparing yourself to other people, and get better at the thing that is making you bitter. Don't feel like this is the end of the tunnel. It's not. This is just part way through. You don't have to feel like just because you don't know which direction to go, just go. You know, try harder. You know, study harder. If you're at work, put in that extra time to get better at what it is that you are unsure of. You know, ask questions. Really just show that you are eager to learn. It's so easy to just think that, you know, it's okay to just stay in that mindset. Well, you know, I don't get this information. Everyone's ahead of me, so I'm just slow. So I'm just classifying myself as slow. Absolutely not. You are not slow. You are not dumb. You can be better. You just have to work hard at it. And you're probably like, Donnie, see, I work hard all the time and nothing is happening. Well, then change how you're working hard. If you're doing the same thing over and over and you consider that working hard and you're getting the same result, it's not working for you. Try something else. Try something totally different. So for those of you who don't feel good enough, smart enough, or feel like you are behind, don't quit. Don't stay in that thought. Do not be complacent. Keep going. You know, even sometimes God has us on certain paths and we're just like, God, why am I walking in this path? Why am I doing this? Just trust him and keep pushing, keep going. Do not accept thoughts of failure. Do not accept thoughts that try to tell you that you are not good enough or smart enough or can't do your job right. Do not accept those thoughts, because accepting those thoughts means that you are quitting. And you cannot quit because God has such a beautiful plan for you. So keep going and trust him. I hope this was helpful for you all. So I just want to share this verse from 2 Corinthians 3 verse 5. It says, "It is not that we think we are qualified to do anything on our own. Our qualification comes from God. Even when I don't feel good enough, God is just like, this is my daughter, this is my son, and I think highly of them." So that even when you don't even feel good enough, people look at you and they're just like, wow. Just remember that God is the one who has qualified you to be exactly where you are, and you don't need to quit because he is leading you, he is guiding you, he's directing you to exactly where you need to be. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to reach out. You can comment below or you can email me at behismasterpiece@gmail.com. I hope you all have a great day, and as always, be his masterpiece. Bye everyone.